What's up, Minecrafters? It's your boy, Mathew Kande, and welcome back to another episode of Journey to Hermitcraft. Guys, we have such an exciting one today, so grab that drink, grab that snack, sit back and relax, and enjoy today's episode. Guys, in between episodes, we had a good friend, Ren the dog, helping us down here in the fields. He's planting some crops, harvesting some of the wheat for us, and that was very, very nice of him, so we really appreciate that. We have also been working up on this hill line, planting some more oak trees, planting some bamboo. We were placing pieces of string on top of the bamboo so they don't grow too tall. So yeah, we got quite a bit done in between episodes, and the cool thing, Ren over here is still hanging out. He has a much deserved break, so he's eating his piece of bread and just chilling over here on the side. And in the last episode, guys, we promised you a huge build. We had some of you guessing what it would be down in the comments below, and I am happy to say that it is still a surprise. No one knows what's going on, and we are being joined by the one, the only Keralis. So without further ado, let's just jump right into today's build. Alright, and today's build is going to be a barn. Yes, indeed, a barn. Guys, this is a pretty big build, and the reason we're building the barn is we've needed a permanent food supply for a while now. Everyone on the Hermitcraft eats these golden carrots, so what I wanted to do was get some of these villagers in here and set them up with the golden carrot purchase, and then we'll have a permanent food source. So what better place than to put these farmers than inside of a barn? And honestly, the real reason I'm building a barn is because this guy, his name's Keralis, he plays on the Hermitcraft server. He actually just came out with a tutorial on how to make this barn just a few days ago. So that was the main push as to why I'm doing this now. But also, we needed it, and we needed a big build. And this is the first, honestly, this is really the first big build other than the mob farm that we've done in a while. So this was a lot of fun. You know, it took a ton of wood to prepare for this, which is okay, but it took several excursions out into the world, go chop down hundreds of oak trees, and we actually also have spruce in here too. So it's only oak and only spruce wood, but it's a lot of it. So if you're going to build this in your world, I will leave a link to the tutorial video in the description below. I also encourage you to check out some of his other videos. I mean, if you like my videos, it's almost a guarantee you're going to like his videos. I am still new at this. I'm still learning everything. He's been doing it for years and years and years. So go show him some love. I'm sure you'll enjoy his content as well. But back to the build here. You know, the front portion of this is really what took the longest. I really wanted to make sure this front face was done really well. So it took me a while. Once I kind of got into the flow state, everything else started going a lot quicker, a lot faster. And as you can see, you know, there were certain times where we had to go re-up on wood. But that was okay. It wasn't expected. Typically, I like to gather all my materials before I start a build. But once in a while, you know what? You just got to start a build, go gather some more resources midway through, and then come back and finish the build. But the front face here is looking pretty nice. Let's go ahead and move on to the back. As we make our way to the back of the barn, let's start talking about the details of the build. So this build is made out of oak logs. We have stripped oak logs, we have oak planks, we have spruce planks, and then we also have those in the variants of the slabs and stairs for the roof. We didn't use too many different variants in this build, which is kind of nice. So just those two types of wood and then the variants in between those two types of wood. Around the windows and the doors, we were using spruce trap doors. And then on the main door, those are also spruce trapdoors with two regular trapdoors for the main entrance on the front and on the back. Now we came over here to the side wall. We also put some spruce fence posts in the windows to kind of give it a little bit more detail. And this side of the build is where we are going to put the stables. So we can put Amazing over here. We can go get a few other horses if we want, or you know, we could even store pigs or wolves or whatever the heck else we want over on this side. So that will be exciting for the future. We can start building in this area here. Let's see, what else have we done to this build? As we get up to the second floor here, we start noticing we're going to start working on the roof a little bit more. We started to put in the floor of the second floor, which is also just all the same materials that we've been using in this entire build. So all very similar materials, which is nice, kept it easy. And then the very last thing we need to do is replace the floor on the inside. So we took out all the grass, we put down gravel, andesite, regular stone. We just threw a bunch of variants of different stuff in here. We put some glowstone on the floor to light it all up, and then covered it in light gray wool. Back at the front of the build, we started to do some of the decorations. So here we just have a bunch of the leaf blocks. We put down some wheat. We actually planted some wheat and put some water blocks around to keep them nice and healthy. But for the most part, we just put some barrels to bring some villagers over, put a few of the lanterns down, and so the front's starting to look really nice and detailed out. We haven't finished the roof yet, so we need to go ahead and just finish this top layer of the roof. As you can see, we wanted some windows up here, so we have 3 arches on this side, and we went ahead and duplicated those over on the other side. And now that we're done with all those time lapses, we can actually walk around this thing and check it out in real life here, guys. I haven't even flown around and taken a look at this thing from my elytra yet. So huge thanks to Keralis up there in the window. Thank you so much for coming out with this tutorial video. I think this is such a beautiful build, and it fits in perfectly here in the Journey to Hermitcraft server. So let's take a gander. Now let's go on the inside. We've added a few of the composters in here to try to get these farmer villagers in here, as I mentioned. We put a bunch of lights up on the walls. We covered all the glowstone with this light gray carpet. Let me show you, we have so much room here downstairs, so we can do a lot in this building, which is awesome. The upstairs, I don't really have much else going on either. We could put some beds up here if we wanted to. I really don't know what we could do up here. Keralis is just going to hang out here. He looks like he's in awe of the diamond. Don't fall out the window, okay? Oh, that creeper almost blew up. That was honestly really close to being bad. Get out of here, creeper. Alright, so as you can see in the front, we got this thing detailed out really nicely. I'm loving this. We have to do this all the way around the back and to the front. We're going to need a path that will walk us along the side here so that we could put horses in the stables. Check it out, guys. I mean, we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses here if we wanted to, or we could turn, you know, one of these into 2 by eliminating that middle fence if we wanted to. Man, this build is so awesome. What is with all these creepers? Can you stay away from the villagers, please? We need those guys to stay alive. Ah! Whoa. Whoa. Creepers are out of control. Alright, we're going to hide out inside. Another thing I really think is so cool. Check this out. Guys, this is one of the things with the armor stands. Remember that book that I showed you a long time ago? And it's actually how we have Keralis up there. So we are able to maneuver armor stands, and check it out. I can just use this as a tool stand now. So I could just, if I need my hoe, I can go till up some earth. Okay, yeah, okay. And then when I'm done with it, I can just come back and store it right there. I actually think that's one of the coolest things. So what we'll probably end up doing is building a whole wall over here out of that. I'll probably end up moving them from over here and making a whole wall of tools and adding a bunch of other really cool stuff in here. So now's the time. Let's check it out. We've been wanting to see this for a while. What does this thing look like with some distance? And wow. Wow. I mean, I know we've been using a bunch of cha-cha around here, but dang, this is a big build, and it has changed the way this whole area looks. Dang. That is cool. That is really, really cool. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because man, that build was necessary up here. That iron farm was an eyesore. That is gone. Thank goodness. We are going to need a new one, but wow, what a cool build. Guys, that is about all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you enjoy this video, please click that like button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Tweet me at Mathew Kande if you want to be part of the conversation, and until next time, y'all.